Hi, everyone. This is just me talking about some frustrations with social media. And, sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself because I have talked about this before on my main channel, some of this. But as long as one other person becomes aware and thinks twice before doing something foolish, then it's worth doing this video. So I'm going to be reading at the end one of these, spam emails that probably everybody gets. And before that, you might see when you're online on Facebook or anywhere on the internet, not necessarily just musicians, but, actors or whoever, famous people, and you'll see them holding up t-shirts like this. And probably the very first time I saw, a few years back, I saw something like this, I thought it was real, right? But it's not. I would say probably 99% of these kind of pictures are fake. I'm sure there's a real, authentic one or two out there, but most of them are fake. So obviously this was photoshopped. Paul McCartney isn't going to take the time to advertise a t-shirt to begin with. He doesn't need the money that badly. And that's one here. Yeah, he's really hawking the Beatles t-shirts, isn't he? There's another one. And then, they'll use that same picture and just whatever different graphic on the t-shirt itself. So, that probably isn't even his hands holding the t-shirt, obviously. It's just his face, and some of them are pretty bad, and some look sort of realistic. I've seen it for the Rolling Stones, too. There's another one. He's busy. Paul's busy doing these pictures. Yeah, never underestimate an old man who listens to the Beatles and was born in June. He's, yeah, you can almost tell what, I'm not an expert at Photoshop, but I know it well enough to to see that it's Photoshopped. So, you have to feel bad for famous people being taken advantage like this, and then gullible people believing, it's really Sir Paul McCartney holding this t-shirt. If he likes it, I'm going to buy it. And then, and I've talked about this on my main channel before, it's just so annoying. And I'm just letting viewers know, if you see a really, really, really good deal, it doesn't have to be about the Beatles, it can be about anything. If you see a super duper sale, it's probably a scam. For instance, this stereo vinyl box set by the Beatles, $49.99. Only sold to fans of the Beatles. I don't know what that means. You could be buying it for somebody, you don't have to be a fan to buy it and give it to somebody else, but only sold to fans of the Beatles. The original price will be restored after, yeah, right. And so either people, I've read up on it, either people never get the product, they just get ripped off, or if they do receive something, it's like a empty box or whatever. And I've also seen, when I did do this video, I've seen my own video in these scam advertisements, like on Facebook, but they're really sped up. I think I did one a few months back on this channel about it. When I had the actual real vinyl record box set and I was showing it, and they speed it up, and you can buy it for $50. What a deal. So just be careful, please. And this is another thing that just really, really gets to me on Facebook. And I've seen that the reason that really gets to me lately is because it's been around for years, and you think people would wisen up to it. Some of my Facebook friends, I'll see them post it, and some of them I know well enough to know that they're halfway intelligent, but I guess they're not intelligent enough to not believe in this crap. So you'll see things similar to this, and I'm sure if you're on Facebook, you've seen other, or maybe you've even posted it yourself. But anyway, it's a scam. There's nothing true about it. Deadline tomorrow. Everything you've ever posted becomes public from tomorrow. Even messages that you have that have been deleted or the photos not allowed. It costs nothing for a simple copy and paste. Better safe than sorry. Channel 13 News. I like how they say Channel 13 News. It's like that could be any news station. Channel 13 News talked about the change in Facebook's privacy policy. I do not give Facebook or any entities associated with Facebook permission to use my pictures, information, messages, or post. And then, it just goes on and on. So people think, this is going to work for them. And at the bottom, do not share. Copy and paste to be on the safe side. And in other words, keep spamming it all over Facebook. And so please, everybody, stop it. And then this last one is an email I received a while back. And I was thinking of doing some kind of stupid comedy video with it, but I just want to read it because there's something like a mistake in what they're saying. So here it goes. And I love how these people, total strangers, will reach out to you and they're offering you millions of dollars. I am an orphan, being that I lost... Yeah, and then the grammar's pretty bad too. I am an orphan, being that I lost my both parent and my lovely brother in car accident this year. That's the reasons I need to relocate to another country to start up my business over there. And then he says, my late father, okay, remember that, my late father. My late father was an administrator performing countries of cocoa exporters. Board of directors until his death. Before his death, he had a foreign account up to $5 million, which he declared the bank that funds are for the import of cocoa processing machinery from China to France. And the funds should be deposited in escrow account until his due period of signed agreement with China government, which was signed years back. I've already got a headache from this. So, this is my reason for writing to you, a total stranger. How kind of him to write to me. Kindly indicate your interest as soon respond to enable me give more details about the safety wire transfer into your bank account and my coming over for shearing and investment plans. I don't know about this shearing thing. Do I have to have a sheep or something to shear? My compensation to you is 30%, please. I will want you to help me to get the funds out of here. Contact my father lawyer to enable him right there. I thought his father had passed away in this accident along with his lovely brother. Yeah. Contact my father lawyer to enable him do the change of ownership will be endorsed in your name so that the bank can transfer the funds into your bank account successfully. before my arrival to your country. We can also share 70/30, and you will also help me to invest in any business of my choice. Hope you understand me. I'm waiting to hear from you urgently. Please, you can write me on my email. Well, that's usually where you would write to a person, is on an email. Yeah, so he left his Gmail name, but sadly, I didn't fall for it. But, as stupid as that message is, and, there's probably millions of these messages all over the place. There are people that fall for them. And, especially elderly people, that maybe sometimes aren't all there even, right? And they're giving these people their banking information and everything. And it's sad and it's scary. So, my only advice, especially for younger people watching this video or older people, just be very careful, please. And I'm sure, lots of intelligent people have fallen for scams. Or the other thing is, especially on Facebook or Gmail or whatever, if somebody that you don't know sends you an email and there's a link, just be very, very careful before you click on it. Because that happened to me once. I clicked on a link I should not have. So, yeah, and you can copy the link and make sure it's safe. There's different legit websites that will check to see if it's safe or not. But still, even with that, just be very, very careful. And that's it. Please let me know what you like, if you've had any of this happen to you, or somebody that's been scammed or whatever. And like I said, just be careful. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.